Welcome back, Dreyfus. Excited to see you for another episode of State of the Arts. I'm Brendan Williams.
And I am Josiah Manners. We have a very special theme for today's episode, celebrating the Black arts.
We are honored to take a deep dive into the contributions of the Black community for modern arts. But first, let's roll the intro.
From music to the arts and even dance, African Americans have been active participants in the cultivation of the more artistic side of humanity, evolving the medium to new heights.
Agreed. And to start, we'd like to focus specifically on the arts portion of the wide spectrum with the Black Arts Show, which took place at City Zen Garden last Thursday.
Black Arts Matters was a wonderful event that showcased art from Black artists, both well-known and brand new. This was an event to show off Black creativity, where one artist would come each week to perform their respective talent. We have a showcase provided by our fellow DSOA staff to show off the great work. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Timothy Dukes. You're a local artist. I'm a saxophonist, keyboardist, singer, mental health advocate, and I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to perform here live at the Black Arts Matter. Being an artist here in Palm Beach County, I would say it's rewarding because I still feel like a lot of the territory here is uncharted. You don't really find a lot of saxophonists. You don't really find a lot of Black male saxophonists in the area. So because of that, I feel like I've been afforded a lot of opportunity to be able to spread my gift.
I am Tiffany Fulblatt. I'm the Director of Marketing for the West Palm Beach Downtown Development Authority. Black Art Matters was sparked with the ideation to basically celebrate Black artists that are living within Palm Beach County.
I believe Black Arts Matter and other movements like this paved the way and opened up doors for young artists like myself to be able to share our gift. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of people here locally that still don't know art that's in the area. So this allows our home community to be able to know what's right down the street.
Black Art Matters, it's a little different where we have the performances, but we film them. And we have a really great post-production video that people can see. So it has a little bit more longevity for people to appreciate the artists after they're finished performing here in downtown.
So my biggest takeaway for tonight is maximizing the moment to be able to share my gift. Not necessarily for opportunity, but more so that people like myself, that those younger musicians or artists can see that, okay, I can do that same thing.
We aren't sticking to just Florida here, Dreyfus. We're taking a look on Black arts history all over America, specifically Harlem, for their very own important movement, the Harlem Renaissance.
During that time in the 20th century, Black talent exploded in the heart of Harlem, including music, fashion, theater, and art.
It was a time of expression, and even though that moment in time eventually passed, its influence on not just Black art, but the world of art as a whole could not be understated.
And that's exactly why we have a video to show you, highlighting the importance of the Harlem Renaissance. Check it out.
In the midst of social upheaval and cultural transformation, a vibrant movement emerged within the heart of New York City. This was the Harlem Renaissance, a period of artistic and intellectual flourishing among African Americans. Lasting from the 1920s into the 1930s, the Harlem Renaissance was a pivotal moment in American history, marking a renaissance of Black culture and identity. At its core, the Harlem Renaissance was a celebration of Black excellence. Artists, writers, musicians, and intellectuals all converged in Harlem, infusing their work with a newfound sense of pride and resilience. Poets like Langston Hughes captured the essence of the Black experience, giving voice to the joys and struggles of everyday life.
I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong.
Writers like Zora Neale Hurston explored the themes of identity and cultural heritage, reclaiming narratives that had long been marginalized.
I am not tragically colored. There's no great sorrow dammed up in my soul, nor lurking behind my eyes.
Music, particularly jazz, became the soundtrack of the Harlem Renaissance. Artists like Duke Ellington and Louis Armstrong pioneered a new form of expression, blending African rhythms with improvisation and innovation. Visual artists like Aaron Douglas embraced themes of African heritage, creating powerful imagery that challenged the stereotypes and redefined the Black experience. The legacy of the Harlem Renaissance endures to this day, inspiring generations of artists and activists to celebrate their heritage and push boundaries. Its impact on Black arts and culture reverberates across time, reminding us of the power of creativity to ignite change and foster unity.
Bringing it back to our own school grounds, the Black Student Union is relatively new for the halls of Dreyfus, where African American students are able to show off their own special talents and heritage. It truly does uphold the Dreyfus spirit.
Along with that, we'd like to take this time to also focus on a special group of people who have helped to plan, organize, and keep this club running smoothly. We were able to nab footage to share with you all, so we hope you enjoy it.
Hello everyone, I'm Mary Isabella Alvarado here with the State of the Art Show, and today we are spotlighting the Black Student Union, an important organization here on campus that holds multiple events throughout the year. I'm here with one of the showcase coordinators, Mahogany, and one of the co-presidents, Jasmine. Question, why do you guys think it's important to have a BSU on campus, and what role do you think it plays here?
I think BSU is really important on campus, not only for our Black students to find that community that we're talking about and make new friends, but also because it spreads our culture, campus-wide. And I think a lot of what we do is centered around educating and getting everyone involved. So like earlier this year with our voter registration event, of course that didn't only impact our BSU members, but like that gave everyone the opportunity here to register to vote. And I think the community that we've built and the way that we're kind of trying to expand that culture and awareness is really important here on campus, especially because it is predominantly white. I think it's important that we have a voice and we have positivity to share around.
I think it can kind of be a little bit scary, not really knowing where you fit. So having BSU is kind of like a community where people can just come together and just share our talent, share our art, and just be friends and hang out with each other is really important.
Can you just tell me a little bit more about how you guys come up with these events and how you make sure that it's going to engage everyone?
So we kind of get together with all of the officers, trying to come up with new ideas, and just like, it's a very open space where we can kind of just throw out all of our ideas and hear what other people have to say. And yes.
Yeah, a lot of our events are like ideas from the officers, and obviously sometimes we'll ask our members too at meetings, like if there's anything that they want to see more of, or whatever the case may be. We just have a lot of celebrations here on campus, but a lot of it is facilitated by our officers and of course our sponsors, Miss Famous Nicholas as well.
How do you guys think these events that you guys hold throughout the year allow you guys to form the community that you guys mentioned before with all of your members and as well with the school in general?
I think it's just really fun to just be around everyone, and like even like through dance or music and everything just creates like an amazing environment that people just can showcase and be their true self. And yes.
Yeah, I think that events are a really fun way to build community because, like we mentioned, everyone can be a part of them, but also like when you're joining BSU at first, a lot of it is just because like you do want to meet new people who you can relate to and have kind of that basis to go off of, and so I think it really helps to like be around people who you're comfortable around and who you like have maybe the same cultural references to or whatever the case may be, and I think that kind of expands to like a larger friend group or just a larger circle around school. So come to BSU Spirit Week and come to everyone's going to the multicultural show, but get excited because it's going to be good.
Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Now back to the anchors.
That's all we got for you today, Dreyfus. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. I'm Brendan Williams.
And I am Josiah Manners. We look forward to you tuning into our next broadcast.